Woohoo! Alright, so, we just got done watching Sicario 2, The Day of the Soldado. Okay. Originally it was called Soldado, and then now it's Sicario 2, and Sicario just did... Regardless, let's just start us off with, a quick spoiler-free review. You haven't seen it yet, don't worry about it, we won't spoil a thing until the very, later on in the video. So yeah, quick review, no spoilers, let's go. It was...
everywhere.
Yeah.
We wanted the movie to get all of our cartel fighting needs,
right?
But too many plots, too many different lines.
I think the best part about the first one is the simplicity of it. I like that from the beginning to the end, you're following Emily Blunt, and you're learning what she's learning. You're learning the government's corrupt and all these things, and you start learning about Benicio del Toro. There's a mystery to him.
Yep.
Things unfold. The problem is, every time a page turns in this movie, it's a new book.
It's like a comic book where, we're jumping scenes to over here, to over there, to over this. It's it's jarring, yes, but the jarring nature of it is not utilized perfectly here. So it's much more of just a muddled up mess of storylines.
Well, I guess to make the difference for the comic book, it's not multiple lines coming to one story.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They're totally 3 different stories. People have different motives that aren't going anywhere. Exactly.
And it kind of misfires more than hits. Honestly. I mean, someone can enjoy this. It's just... it's a little convoluted. But regardless, let's talk about, the acting. The acting was phenomenal because all the actors were great. But again...
if you have all the best players on your basketball team, yeah, they're all going to score a bunch of shots, but they don't work together as a team. They have nothing to chew on. Benicio del Toro, fantastic actor. Josh Brolin, fantastic actor. We could go on and on.
When the story isn't leading you anywhere, you can only enjoy them looking serious for so long.
Right, exactly. It was just this thing.
Exactly. Other than that, the cinematography was...
it was meh.
It was. I mean, here's the thing: you can't compare it to Deakins. That's the problem.
And herein lies the problem with this whole movie for me. Don't believe the hype. I didn't go into this going, it's going to be better than the first one.
Oh, definitely not.
Because that was the all-star team.
There was no way in hell. I mean, Deakins freaking... No.
Denis Villeneuve, yeah. But the problem for me was, it seemed like this DP thought he was lighting a comedy. It was all bright and everything at some points, or some points it was so dark you couldn't see the image.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like I said, I want to enjoy the movie. I don't need a movie to be some A-class every time, just to have fun and do it.
Popcorn flick.
Yeah, and this movie didn't have all that excitement. We went in, people know when you go in, you want that revenge, you want that excitement, you want that tension, you want those stakes. And
But I will say this, and I will give it this one thing. The audio design was good.
Oh, yeah.
Not the music.
No.
I'll talk about that later. After you watch the movie or you don't care about spoilers, we'll talk about the spoilers talk. But the action-wise, it was, to me, on par with something on the same level as, Dunkirk, where it was, hard-hitting, holy crap, these bullets, flying by. It's, holy crap, I'm there. I'm at that scene. It's, intense.
Impact sounds?
Yes.
Great.
Beautiful. But, yeah, other than that...
But the thing with that, though, for me, was that, yeah, maybe you could arguably a lot of bullets were fired, but it didn't feel like this movie had a lot of action scenes. It had a lot of transition scenes. Every now and then, you'd be excited by some bullets flying, but it didn't feel... Not that
they weren't earned.
It doesn't need to be... Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But besides that, final thoughts, because let's just get this quick review out of the way, because I really want to talk about the spoilers. As a popcorn flick, you're going to go watch for a matinee. You might have a good time, or you might not. That's what it comes down to. It's such a middle-of-the-road movie that you may like a lot of portions of it, but other times, and honestly in our eyes, most of the time, it fell a little flat.
It was a movie with all middle, without giving you the climax you wanted.
Exactly. And people say, oh, it's sequelitis. No. I could tell there was something good in there. They just didn't have, like you said, the best of the best behind it, and you could tell that studio, just
pretty much little fingers in it.
Yeah, just sticking their fingers and just kind of just muddling it up, because that ending kind of felt like a producer thing.
And with that, we got to get to spoilers.
Yes.
So
yes. Final words. Decent. Not great. Not terrible. But it's pretty meh.
Felt like a big budget straight to DVD thing to me.
Yeah. There's
So,
much more funner things out there.
Yes.
Hell yes. So yeah, thanks. That's pretty much the whole quick review. Spoilers are going to commence right now. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.
1. Spoilers.
Spoilers now. Forever hold your peace. And let's go.
The gates are open.
The second that I saw this in the trailer.
Adios.
This is a time crisis move. You do not shoot a gun like this, because in reality, a gun would be like this. Like,
I want to make mention that I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't show the wounds on the body, because I'm
they were
pretty sure he
scattered.
just missed
and you know
all
what?
of them.
And you know what? That's what this whole movie was like. A bunch of missed freaking fires, because that whole goddamn movie was just them trying to shoot at the freaking wall and hoping something stuck. But yeah, let's start it off. All going back to acting, all the A players were fantastic, but all the child actors in the movie, all they did was one face the whole freaking movie.
And I'll say this: the little girl feels like she wasn't given anything, but the little boy, he felt like he was miscast all day. Like,
Yeah. The girl had maybe a handful of only lines.
Yeah.
And her first scene
was pretty cool.
It gave you all the info
she
you
beat
needed
the
on
shit
her.
out of that chick.
That was a
She
great
could throw down.
opener for her character. And it just all ends up with just nothingness. So yeah, let's just go through the whole movie. Okay, so the beginning is... First off, the trailer lies to you. This movie's not about, holy crap, Josh Brolin and, Benicio del Toro going head to head.
God, I wish that was the movie.
That's what was advertised, and they lied to us straight to our freaking face.
Well, let's say this. Steve and I just were doing the thing where we were like, can we list all of the plot lines that happen in this movie? Because like I said, they just keep changing.
I mean, that was one of the plots for, a little bit.
So what's the first one is...
Okay, first we have, it's a sequel.
So Benicio wants his revenge.
Yeah, we want revenge on Reyes.
So
next one, we got terrorists.
Terrorists.
Oh, God.
We gotta see how... We're gonna get to it.
Okay.
Okay, we got number 3, we have to...
cartel war.
We have to make a cartel war.
Yeah, because,
Why? Because of terrorism. Not really,
right.
But keep going.
So 4, which sort of ties into 3, which is we need to kidnap this little girl, and now it becomes her movie randomly.
Then we have the side plot line of the boy. We gotta learn about the cartel and being a coyote and smuggling people. Yeah.
And then it goes into turns out the government or some shit was also working with gangsters.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Mexican government. Which, by the way, the same Mexican, official in like the first movie comes back. Maybe, Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin stop trusting this guy, because every single time they set up a nice little, police blockade, something goes wrong. First movie, it was one cop. This time, it's the whole fucking police force. They're just gunning for them. So at that point, it's like, maybe you should stop trusting this guy.
Okay.
But yeah, keep going.
Then we get into Benicio is now on his own.
Yeah.
He's stuck by himself because the government decided to pull out, even though earlier we established that this movie seems like it was going to be the government trying to fuck up the cartel. They just ditched that plot line. And
then that's when it finally comes down to government screwed. Now it's Brolin versus Benicio.
But it never feels like that. They never set into that.
All we get is the trailer scene. Hey, I'm coming for you. Okay, you do what you gotta do. Good luck. That's the extent of it.
What? Here's my thing with...
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, very misleading.
Oh,
I'm coming for you.
I've got you down.
Yeah, it's a literal... Yeah, I'll be over there. It's like, Tim, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I'll see you at 10, buddy.
Yeah.
Also, just mind you, all of this plot lines these guys were mentioning is sewn together to trying to attempt to be the same story. Like, hey, this is all, and this happens, and this happens, and this happens. No. As we've learned before with plot lines and just basic writing, this happens. So then this happens. But then this happens. So if that happens, this. So, this.
And by the end of the picture or the book or whatever story you're reading, all these things need to connect somehow. But
have an outcome.
And if they're in the movie because you've seen it 50 times, then good. But for my one viewing, what's with the terrorists?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a nice little shoe-in, like, oh, maybe it was the Mexican border. Oh no, they came from Jersey. So, nice little political thing that you did with, like, 9/11 there. I got that. I kind of got that. You went nowhere with it, though.
They didn't go...
What's going on with the pirates? I want to know what's going on with the
Some of the
pirates.
pirates are fucking pointless.
Yeah.
Pointless.
How did you get them into the country? So then you go, okay, so that's when they seem like they're setting up the cartel thing still.
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, the other cartel paid, and now they're going to get into war.
But no.
They ditched that.
I'm sorry if I cut you off, but that's how the movie is. No, but no.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that's the whole thing. This just occurred to me. The whole other gang, the non-Reyes gang,
yeah.
the one they were trying, they don't come into the movie, period.
Oh,
No, they've done nothing so far.
That's the thing. Are you sure? Because there's an implication. A lot of this fucking movie just deals with implication. One of the implications is when Benicio del Toro gets caught, he's captured by the Coyotes, pretty much, they have him at gunpoint. And he even says, I work for Reyes. Lying through his teeth, but the girl is Reyes' daughter. Okay. Then they beat the shit out of him, and they take the little girl. Why? If they're part of the rival gang and they want a war, all right, cool.
That's where I thought they were going.
Yeah.
No, though, because if they want to do that, they would probably just kill the girl or immediately call the dude, not drive off to some unknown location, and then the fucking... Another implication is, so Benicio del Toro gives the tracker to the little girl, and it's like, oh, you hold on to this. He gave her the tracker that, the U.S. government has, which they're going to use to find them and kill them. His whole plan, I guess, implied was, after Benicio del Toro dies, Josh Brolin would have the heart to save the little girl and take her back home, or back to the U.S., and put her in the witness protection program. Because that's what he does.
Because what was implied earlier was that
I'm coming for you. I'm gonna kill you.
He's gonna kill the little girl because the U.S. government wants to wash their hands of it.
Yeah.
So now that we're tracking the little girl, he's gonna kill them both? He wants Josh Brolin to.
So that's implied that they know each other so well that he would have done that. Okay, maybe a little bit more of a hint, but fine. Let's keep going. Why in the fuck would any of that make any goddamn sense? Why are you putting all of your freaking faith on this one dude who just said, hey, the government wants you dead?
He is specifically the person the government was like, he's the dirty one.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some bad shit.
Which, by the way, about the government, when they say, we want you to be as dirty as possible, one dirty thing happens. Yes, they kill some cops.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we didn't want you to go that dirty. You fucking said as dirty as possible. Also, it was self-defense, and they could easily have spun it self-defense-wise. But no.
I believe the actual quote was, do you want me to do it like Afghanistan? And they're just like, do whatever it takes. Later,
that's
the
why
exact thing
that's why we brought you in.
Is this isn't Afghanistan.
What are you doing? Okay, so...
Well, and that's the thing. If they would have gone with, oh, look how Byzantine and overly complicated government is, and there was implication there, and it ties back to the ISIS stuff, and blah, 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 and look how shitty our government is or something, but it doesn't go there.
No.
It doesn't. It's just like, Mexican cops suck, the government are kind of shitty,
and, the cartel's still out there.
Yeah.
And, this is all to say...
We haven't done anything to them yet.
Yet?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, nothing
in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I want to point this out. Every single time that there's a high-speed chase, someone gets left behind, cars are fucking traveling down, like the freaking
one-lane
roads. The freaking Mexican wilderness in the middle of nowhere. Every goddamn time, Benicio del Toro finds the people who... Okay, Benicio del Toro fucking gets shot in the face, and they leave him for dead. That happens at night. The group of people that freaking kill him drive off. Now it's daytime. Midday, by the look of the damn sun. And they get all murdered, and Benicio del Toro wakes up, cuts himself loose, and he manages to waltz his ass.
It literally
God knows how
to him
long.
Walking up a hill.
And they're like, oh, there's the convoy that killed him.
At minimum, just do the there will be blood thing. High, it's real high up. He's traveling through the desert,
and then he sees it,
and then he sees it. That's all I need.
But
that's all I need. It would have taken a second.
Yeah.
But it looks like he gets up.
It is
and
flat
walks
land.
over.
It's like he just got over the hill.
He's not even dirtier.
Yeah.
No, like he's bleeding out. Yeah. I'm sorry, but even in the movie, like they do the whole thing, like he's driving a truck and he goes, "Oh god, I'm about to pass out."
Yeah.
You're telling me now you're about to pass out? You traveled fucking 30 miles in that direction because you think, wait, I think I hear a car that way. I hear gunshots that way.
That's one thing I want to see in this movie is like their step count.
Have one of those Fitbits just like, oh god, I'm already up for the year. Jesus Christ.
Well, because that wasn't even his first time traveling through the desert in that movie. First, he gets a truck with a disappearing body.
That was...
Yeah.
Yeah, the inconsistencies and the goofs in this freaking movie are ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
But that suddenly the truck is missing within, like, the same day, it seems.
Oh, yeah, he... Right after that scene, yeah, you're gonna joke, like, huh, where'd the body go? And I went, where'd the truck go? Because they're now, again, walking over a ridge. I'm like, you ditched the truck? Are they fucking checking for the truck? You have a tracker on you! What's ditching the truck gonna do? And then... they find this Mexican family, they can speak. They only.
That also went nowhere.
No.
Question: was the mom also deaf?
Yes.
They
were a deaf family.
They're a deaf family. The reason why the freaking family even existed was to give a little more sympathy towards Benicio del Toro, because, like, oh, my daughter was deaf. Oh, the one that got killed. Yeah. On top of that, my family got murdered. She was deaf. So that's even more fucked up. I get it. You don't just shove it into a movie expecting me to care more.
You know what needed to happen to that family? They needed to die.
Because I don't want a Wolverine situation or like.
Well, but that's just some substance. Because for me, it was like...
I just referenced the shitty Wolverine Origins movie. I'm sorry, but
that family at least needed to die because I wanted some sort of character for Benicio. I wanted it to be like everywhere you go, things die, something like that. Like,
yeah.
But it's just they don't come back. Like I thought. Oh, here's what I thought that scene was for.
Yeah.
When he gets shot in the face, I complained about this to you guys already. When he gets shot in the face, I wanted it to be not this bullshit movie thing where he comes back later, which he does with tiny little sewn holes. It looks like nothing happened there. It should have been that he now had to use sign language.
It should have. That's what
I thought it was.
That would have been better.
Yeah,
I was about to say no. They should have just killed him off, but no, that would have been a really.
That's what it should have
set it up.
Well, that's what I said. They showed like, and it wasn't like shot through the face, nothing happened. You see like puddles of blood and like,
and he's been bleeding out all night
during that. Like,
no, that was just sand. It was just sand. It looks like flesh.
It looked like clumpy, and I was just like, I really thought like his just whole roof of the mouth was gonna be done.
Oh no, yeah, because he could speak perfectly by the end of that. Oh, by the end of the freaking movie. Oh, but regardless, okay, so let's just jump to the end. Okay, so Benicio del Toro manages to get into a car, drives off. Josh Brolin manages to save the girl, takes her back to the States, and that one dipshit kid who we were supposed to be, I don't know what emotion I'm supposed to feel to this kid. I just didn't give a shit. I
certainly didn't like him.
I thought it was his smug face. Like I said, the kids in this movie were pretty much hired because, hey, this is the casting.
Can you do this one?
Can you make this one face? All right, you're hired. Again, the little girl, great setup. She could have gone somewhere, and by the end, her face makes sense. She's traumatized. Holy crap. This little dipshit is just like...
He walks into the mall at the end, and like we talked about. His
tattoos,
up. They look fresh, though. They look like he got them. Because he doesn't look any different. He looks like he just got them at the mall, and now he's walking through.
That whole ending felt like a reshoot.
Piercings, just...
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. The whole ending felt like a reshoot. They could have just gone, like, all right, we'll reshoot this one scene in, like, 2 months. Kid, just start taking some powder or something. Maybe we'll put on a muscle suit on him. I don't know, something.
Or how about just no tattoos?
Just that kid walking in like...
A nice suit would imply that he's been making some money. That's it.
And it just looks bad. It doesn't look menacing at all. He walks in, steals a fry to show how much of a badass he is. I'm like... The kid... And this is what pisses me off the most. At the end, he walks into the office of his boss, and guess who's standing there? Benicio del Toro with the little sewn freaking mouth holes. Who could speak perfectly. Again, freaking bullet to the freaking mouth, but no, his tongue completely missed, none of his teeth, everything's completely fine. And he looks at him, has him sit down, and he just looks at him and goes, "You want to be a Sicario?"
Do you want to be a fucking fighter?
What implication do we get from any of the movie that kid would have wanted to become an assassin or work for Benicio or anything like that?
That too.
Hey, don't forget, he was badass and jumped off of a truck in the desert, and he had his own desert trek.
But Benicio del Toro isn't a Mexican in this movie. He's Colombian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, in the first movie.
Oh, duh.
In the first movie. So, what the fuck is he doing trying to get a Mexican Sicario or Mexican newbie to try to join his gang or to become a... What does he benefit from that? Like,
I don't know anything about that kid in that 2-hour movie, so I don't know why he would ever go...
To be honest, I don't know if he's still fighting the cartel or not.
That's the thing.
I don't know if he's going for it or not.
Because he even says, like, I'm after Reyes. Nah, but I killed the guy who Reyes told him to do it because I got revenge on the guy. But I still hate Reyes. Nah, but also, what's the end game here? Because obviously, sequel time, part 3. Freaking,
that was the problem. This fucking triplicate thing.
It's gonna be Leon the Professional now. Like what? I
don't give a little partner.
I don't give a shit about the kid. Sorry, man. If you're watching this for some odd reason, you could be a good actor, but the direction screwed you. Hey, don't say a fucking word. Just make this face. Not at all. Just
you know what? It just occurred to me that that movie really feels like just a shitty middle ground for what the third one's going to be, which is finally the cartel versus Benicio versus Josh Brolin,
which is what this movie should have been. But whatever. It runs in threes. But hey, don't take our word for it. Watch the movie yourself. But at the same time, make sure that you listen to every single scene, because no matter how useless or stupid or pointless the damn thing is, or how action-packed as it is, you'll always hear.
Remember how smart it was used in the first one?
This movie, gunfire. Someone coming out of a freaking car.
That kid at the end eating a French fry.
Yeah.
Hey, this coffee's too hot. I'm like, why? You had a great framework. Focus on Benicio del Toro. Watch him go on another freaking crazy ass thing. Make him cause a freaking war amongst the cartel. Do that, it would have been fantastic. All we needed was at least 2 huge gunfights. We got one that started off great with the freaking the sand coming up in the
pretty good,
the dirt, like
built
I love that line. Like, I don't trust dirt roads. Wait, what were you saying?
That scene built up, but then most of it was set with the girl running away.
Right. How did she get in an open plane? How did she get out of
so far away?
Yeah.
Far enough that even a binocular that a soldier would carry out of that range.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but instead of us being able to see that fight, we go to her hiding and running.
Honestly, this movie was pretty pointless.
Can I throw out my last thing that for me is super nitpicky?
Go ahead. No,
this movie's garbage, so I don't know about garbage, but
anyway, it's misguided. But yeah.
Hey, so if you were in a Target with your family and it just started fucking blowing up, would you walk up to the dude holding the bomb?
That I didn't get.
This lady walks up with the
her
kid,
child,
or I don't know if it's her
Please
kid.
Stop.
Maybe.
Please stop.
I mean, they're both blonde. I assume.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be
I guess.
the kid.
Walks right up. No. You go the other fucking way.
That's what everyone else did. Like they jumped over. The whole.
Even the dude in the back whose legs are gone, who's crawling, is like trying to get
away from the goddamn front of the building.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
But yeah, that whole intro scene. It was meant to, it was jarring. It pissed me off. Like, holy shit. None of that terrorist stuff ever comes back.
Wait. So does that mean third movie is going to be cartel versus Brolin versus Benicio del Toro versus terrorists?
Versus Somalia now because...
the pirates!
He
pissed off the pirates.
And then the last person who comes in and kills all of them is Emily Blunt. Thought I was gone.
Okay. hey. Producers, directors, you just fucking heard what we said.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna salvage this fucking third movie. Make it a goddamn World War III.
Yes.
And no one understands why people are killing each other.
Admit that you're going for bigger, stupider. Just admit it.
Because you already went stupid with this one.
Because when you try to be smart, it's much worse. It's much worse. Alright, this is why something like John Wick, kills it. Okay?
It's so good.
I don't need you to tell me about politics, and also, for 10 minutes and then just fade out.
And you know what? If you have that feeling we can't just change the tone of the sequels, dude, Evil Dead did it. Freaking worked swimmingly. Matrix did it. Didn't work out as good, but hey, the second one was decent. Point is, if you're gonna make a sequel and it's gonna be as ridiculously plotted the way you fuckers put on a storyboard, just make it ridiculous.
Or
don't try to make it serious.
Do what the first one did, which is what this one had all the elements for, which is get niche and specific and follow 1-2 characters as they uncover information. If you started to find out that, if Benicio had to split off because he started caring for the girl, which caused, you know what I mean? If that was... Because I thought from the trailers, like we said, that they were going to be brawling, but I also thought that we were going to follow that girl. And watch her go from the daughter of a fucking cartel member to somebody with some sympathy.
That would have been such a good movie to just see the fights happen around her.
That's
just
what
her
it
being
set up.
passed around, like with people trying to capture her, take her.
And they do that, but in the end, she just ends up becoming this MacGuffin.
Yeah.
What'd you say in the car? The fridge?
Yeah, the girl in the fridge.
The girl fridge stuffing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she is. And honestly, her character starts off so badass, and it just ends up being, oh yeah, she's just this little...
Yeah, I thought she was going to throw
little
down
bait.
with
But they
someone.
set it up like I wanted it to be this girl who's this spoiled brat who's got everything and she doesn't care what her dad does to the fucking end when she realizes like my dad's a piece of shit and he killed this guy's family and the world is a fucked up place.
Yeah, but no, they just end... the whole movie ends with just, hey, that's a dark ending, right? Yeah! But then Benicio starts wiggling out of his freaking cocoon, and he gets up.
Oh my god!
I'm like, okay, he should have been dead, but fine, whatever. And he gets up, and then 1 year later,
I really thought he was gonna pick up the guns he buried.
Oh, that would have been badass!
That's gonna be a fucking thing at some point. At some point,
if
they're
it
gonna
comes back,
come
it
back
felt
to
like
that.
such a plot point. You're
Yeah,
right.
if it comes back in 3, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh,
I feel it coming.
Remember that
The deaf
dude?
guy is gonna be just strapped up or something.
God,
You couldn't get guns anywhere else.
what the hell is this? Freaking Terminator 3? Like, oh yeah, he had the guns in his grave. Okay. Regardless, the ending of this movie feels like it's a freaking Avengers knockoff, which, funny enough, has, Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro, Guardians of the Galaxy.
And that stinger with Nick Fury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Benicio del Toro. He just looked like Nick Fury because he walked up with a scar on his face. You're at the outgoing, so you want to become a Sicario? We're putting together a team. You're Mexican, I'm Bolivian, and we're going to get some terrorists, we're going to get some Somalians.
Well, the pirate.
Somalians. And then we're going to get Josh
The pirate should be on
and
there.
then
There's going to be one guy with an eye patch.
And then
There's
we're
got to be one.
Yeah.
And then we got to get Josh Brolin because, he's still on my team.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
We're cool.
At this point, we had a Civil War kind of moment, but we're like, he's a captain.
Yeah, we did our Civil War.
He's like Captain America.
You
now,
can
so
never
it's like,
discount, Michael Weston.
right.
Yeah, because
he didn't die. He didn't die. He just gets shot,
That's
which
true.
is like, okay. Hey, I like the character in the first one. I'm glad they brought him back because, hey, Michael Weston, I love him as as an actor.
Yeah.
But then all this movie ends up with him is getting shot.
Yeah.
And in the end going, dude, what are you doing? We gotta kill this little girl. No, man. Fuck it, man. Whatever.
That is another thing that they seem to be building up, which is that Brolin is Brolin's going to be taken over by him, in a way, like he's going to be the guy who's like, you gotta kill her, and then Brolin has a change of heart or something like that.
But no, all this setups, all this just stuff just happening, and none of it is just solidified. Just so many characters, all misused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
That's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say.
And I think we've got it.
I'm done.
Movies everywhere.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Anything else?
It's as lost as those characters in the desert.
So as lost as shooting somebody like this.
Wait, you probably just would miss it.
Yeah. By the way, I'm suing the fuck out of the producers of this because this is a move I do in Time Crisis 1 when I'm shooting down the helicopter. So fuck you. This is not allowed. You can't do a goddamn video game move. It's not even like the character in the video game does this. This is an arcade thing that you because you want to save a quarter. It's like, fuck you. No one shoots a gun like this unless you're at a goddamn arcade. It's stupid.
One scene with him having a broken finger or something.
Oh yeah.
All I would have needed.
He gets his finger chopped off, and now he has to put a wooden one down. It's like now it's even faster.
Dude,
Okay.
he takes the little girl to an arcade. They do that together.
Yeah.
He
To
sees
train her.
He sees.
Yeah.
This is how I did it.
Yeah.
I grew up with Time Crisis. Oh god. But yeah.
It's that Time Crisis though. It's like a Mexican knockoff.
So if you've gotten to this point and you have not seen the movie, well, we've already spoiled it for you. But at the same time, now you can watch it with your friends, drunk, laughing your ass off. Don't pay for it though. Do a movie pass or rent it later on. But
at least Hurricane Heist knew what it was.
oh my god,
Oh.
Hurricane. Have you seen that?
No.
Dude, watch it as soon as possible. That movie was legit. That's all I'm saying.
That's our second review for that film.
Yes, it's legit. I'm sorry, but if you haven't seen my other freaking review, I don't care. Watch Hurricane Heist. It was great.
I think we've wound down now.
Yeah, we've wound down. Okay,
Alright.
so regardless, the movie was kind of shitty, but they're gonna make a sequel. Let's just hope to God they don't.
Fuck it up.
They're gonna fuck it up. Let's just hope they don't release it on you know.
I want it to be the pile at Walmart that's just all like Latino movies I've never heard of, and you just like, is it Josh, $3.99? Fuck yeah!
No, I wouldn't even pay $3.99.
Well, you know, there was this whole movie that was like the intro to number 3. You know, maybe it'll just start. I just wanted to start.
She wanted to be Sicario, and then just puts a bolt in the kid's head. Like, all right,
yeah,
where this
I'd
is
be
going.
totally okay with that.
Oh,
No way. That'd be just. We listen to the fans. We're gonna kill the kid. You guys happy now? No. Stick with your shit. Okay. Well, sorry.
One last thing.
Yes.
Wait, so he's gonna try to find? Is he gonna try to find her and take her out of witness protection?
no.
No.
Okay, I was just like,
Well,
I feel like her story isn't done in this.
He's
I
back
feel
in
like
America. How the fuck did that happen?
I feel like they put a lot of tenseness.
No, she's just gone. She's not coming back in the third one.
I don't trust that, man.
Well, no, she's gonna come back.
She's coming back in some way.
She's gonna come back because he's gonna break into Reyes' house at
No,
the end.
she's the Emily Blunt character in this movie because
And-
she's out because she's
she's the one. Yeah, he's not with her dad anymore.
witness protection.
Ah.
The
Next one is her dad is trying to break her out of witness protection, and Benicio is hired by Reyes.
All right, we're done. I just want to point this out. No one else is gonna point. No one else probably noticed this, but this whole movie was a plot to Punisher, the old 1980s movie, where the freaking mob murders his family, and then they come to him after when another mob is murdering those the family's kids. Are like, Punisher, we know we fucked up, but hey, could you do us this solid and save my kids?
I got you.
Yeah. Regardless, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.